So I heard now you're also planning to do like another thing. You want to build a community for global entrepreneurs.
Yeah, that is still in beta. We are in the early phase of starting that community. But the thing is, there are a lot of digital nomad communities, and digital nomads are the scene is growing. But there is also a scene of people that are having a pretty serious business. They're probably traveling a bit less intense than the typical nomad.
Yeah.
And what I hear from those people is that they are growing. Their business is growing, and they are also having fun because they're living in beautiful places. But there's not so much in between, like going into depth in terms of personal growth, health, conversations, masterminds.
Exactly. Yeah.
And there is a need we all have the need for connection, and we are forming this group of people, a few hundreds of people globally.
Yeah.
And they're what I said, pretty serious about business, but they also have one of their values is also caring and supporting each other. So this network is a network of giving. So you're to the people in the network, you give, you help each other.
Exactly.
And you just also do a lot of fun stuff. So go to Tony Robbins, sit in front row together.
Yes.
And going to Wim Hof together, or doing a big trip to hiking the Kilimanjaro, just doing cool stuff, doing in-depth conversations, masterminds, and we're pretty excited about this.
Amazing!
This
I love the idea. Let me know when you're gonna get started.
For sure, man.
And actually, you mentioned Tony Robbins. This is actually the German Tony Robbins, Christian Bischoff. If you guys want to check him out.
Never went to him, but hear stories.
Yeah, I just like, if you speak English, I guess Tony Robbins is the way to go. If you speak German, this guy can help you out a lot. Actually, he helped me a lot 4 years ago, and gave me a lot of good insights from my mindset. And so on. What you're saying sounds super interesting with the travel club, and I think let's like in my old mindset 5 years ago, I was always asking when I was having an interview at the company, how's the work-life balance? And they said, it's pretty good. Like we have like 8 hours of work a day, and then we can go home and so on. Drinks, exactly. But in the end, what I've realized over the past 18 months now, that there shouldn't necessarily be a distinction between life and work. Because you actually, when you live what you love, work, it doesn't feel like work anymore. All right?
But the big billionaires and they are actually, for them, it's work is fun. They see business as a game.
Exactly.
And I think Rockefeller said it once. There's not really, for me, there's not really a distinction between work and play.
Yeah.
Actually, the two go.
Hand in hand.
Morph into each other.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Yeah. And I think that's super important to just do something that you love, and don't make concessions. I think a lot of us are doing too many concessions in relationships, work. But this is our life. We get to choose. And I already talked about the shift from fear to courage, but there's another shift that's quite similar. It's going from victimhood to taking life into your own hands, and it's really easy to go into victimhood, and I've done it a lot as well. And life is not happening to you. You are the master of your life. Of course, there are certain things that you cannot really. Some things happen to you, of course, and are hard, but the majority of your life you can just take it into your own hands, and I think that's I think one of the core messages as well.
Absolutely. And that actually circles back, right, to living a self-determined life.
Yeah.
That you actually live life on your own terms. And many people, including me in the past, were settling for much less because we thought, okay, this is going to be it, right? We're going to live this life in this corporation or whatever. I'm going to do this job until I retire. Actually, let me tell you a little funny story because we have a little bit more time, because my next interview actually is delayed. I just checked my phone. So there's an entrepreneur in Germany called Kristiaan. Maybe you heard about him.
No.
A super inspirational guy. If you don't know him, check him out. I'll link him below in the description. So this guy did an apprenticeship at, I think, Daimler or so in Germany, like a big automotive company.
Yeah.
And he was actually at the conveyor belt, and he was assembly line. It was like having like a spray can of paint, and he was like spraying the cars all day long, right?
All day.
And then after a week or so, he asked his supervisor and said, "So, boss, when is the next thing coming up? When is the next job that I should can do?" Yeah? And he said, "Hey, I don't get your question. What do you mean?" He said, "Yeah, I mean, like it's kind of boring, right? Doing this freaking out all the day." And he said, "Well, this is going to be it, right? This is what you're going to do for the next 30 years."
Super depressing.
And then that guy actually started reading Tony Robbins. So actually he bought Tony Robbins as a book. And then he actually started translating, because he didn't English so well. He was translating word by word what the book said. And that actually inspired him to start his online business. He was doing affiliate marketing and other stuff, courses and so on. He also has a podcast. And that guy actually became a very, very young millionaire at the age of, I think, 19, 20 something. Very, very impressive guy. And so very inspirational. That basically, he did not settle for less. He actually went the extra mile and turned his own situation around. Because many people think they're victims. But in the end, you have life in your own hands, right? You're a designer of your own life. And you can every day, you can decide whether you want to live in a fearful state, or if you want to live in a state of abundance, power, creativity, motivation.
Beautiful state, as Tony.
Yeah, exactly. Tony Robbins said in his video, right? No matter what happens, I decide I live in a beautiful state.
That's sometimes a challenge, but it's actually
it's a challenge.
Yeah, you should become very internally focused and perfectionistic about if you are feeling that you are having these feelings and thoughts of you're down or you're frustrated, worried. Yeah, those are the cues to actually work on it. And your emotions will tell the truth. And if you get out of alignment, go back in. Yeah,
absolutely.
That's the keys. That's the real personal growth. Do the inner work. You can read all the books, but if you don't practice it, and the real personal growth is during the day.
Absolutely. So let's get back to the original topic, being the superhuman entrepreneur.
Yeah.
What are some steps that maybe our viewers today can implement in their lives?
Yeah, as I said, it starts with being, taking care of your internal game first, and what you practically can do are a few things. Important is to just make sure you have the right input. Yeah. So what you put in, you put out. So stop watching and reading and trash. Talking with people that are actually bringing you down, and make sure you just read uplifting things. Stop watching movies and series
horror
movies, people kill each other. These things actually have an effect on you, in your conscious mind, but for sure in your unconscious mind. So make sure you cut out a lot of bullshit in your life. And
very good.
Health is super important. Health is wealth. And once you lose it, I think we lost it at one point in a way of in terms of energy and everything. Once you lose it, you know how important it is. So exactly. Make sure you eat proper. We all know what proper food is. So do that. Exercise. Give your body what it needs, and it's your vehicle. You just have one vehicle, and make sure that vehicle is just having its maintenance, and that physical thing will also just improve your mood. Your body and your mind are in close connection. So
absolutely, yeah.
And what I said, watch your state. Make sure you're in high vibes. In the morning, you can just set intentions. Okay, today I wanna be happy. This is what I'm grateful for, and I'm focusing on these states. And I'm gonna meet these people. I'm gonna do just a few fun activities that I know that I love. Prioritize it, and being very conscious of your fear or your courage state, or your victimhood and your power state. And if you do, make sure you give yourself that on the inside, you already will feel that you feel more powerful, you feel more energetic, you feel more creative, and then you can start thinking bigger about your business, about your life, and take the necessary actions.
Amazing.
So create this vision, and make sure you do every day what fulfills you, what gives you energy, and you will get into a rhythm of, okay, what am I going to do next? I'm feeling great. I want to build this. And I think from that sustainable rhythm, that snowballing effect, you will just create more things, and you
amazing.
Create more wealth. You will have more impact. So there's just, in my opinion, there's just in the end one way, and that is first being and then doing, and
yes, absolutely, and having, and then doing, having, giving back. Exactly. Funny thing is, everybody always wants to have first, right, before they are, and they want to have this I don't know, the dream house and the Lamborghini before they actually are the human being that attracts all that stuff into their life.
True.
All right. And that's also the fun fact, like if you look at people playing lotto out there. So if you play lotto, my advice is stop doing that right now.
Sure.
And put everything into other investments. Yeah. That is, by the way, no financial advice, but it's just my own opinion. Because lottery tickets actually also considered as the tax of the poor. Because actually the chance of winning a lottery ticket is lottery. What's it called? The lottery thing is very, very low, right? So one in
probability,
millions or trillions, whatever. And actually, there are studies even, if people that win the lottery, they maybe win 6 million euros. They actually look at the people and say, are they happier? And has the life changed? What usually happens is they spend all that money in the first 2 years and they're broke again.
Yeah, you have to work on your financial mindset as well. You need to be able to you need to have that mental container to actually carry the money, and
exactly.
Some people have a lot of redundant software in their mind that if they have that enormous sum of money, they need to get rid of it because they've seen that they learn from their parents that if you are rich, you are a bad person.
Yes,
that kind of stuff.
Exactly. Yeah. So I would say we talked so much to now. So maybe, if somebody wants to reach out to you or Rachel on the business couple for coaching or for just other questions, how can they reach you?
Yeah, they can go to our website. Our business name, we didn't actually mention it, is Growtribute. So we will probably link it down here below. Absolutely. It's a combination of grow and contribute.
Yeah.
So growtribute.com. You guys can also follow us personally on Instagram, at Lennart van der Ziel on Insta, and at Rachel Leerling. We'll probably link it up.
Absolutely.
As well.
And the description below,
And then we can just have an informal chat about the community, about the mentorship method that is shared, how to become a superhuman entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Or other topics that you would just want to bounce with me.
Amazing. Final question: if somebody is now really interested about this digital nomad lifestyle, what would be your advice to anyone starting out? What should they do?
Yeah, you should definitely just. I'm a big believer in the word positioning.
Yeah.
I think it's really. I think about it a lot about how can I position myself in my job or in my business to actually have happiness, have freedom, but the positioning can also go as far as relationships.
Yeah.
Am I going to be in that relationship? Is it the right positioning for me? Because in the end, businesses, jobs, relationships, they are decisions that actually affect our lives for years and sometimes for lifetimes. So I would really start with the vision. Okay, you want to travel, but what kind of business do you want? What kind of skills can you deploy? I would really, go for jobs and for businesses that will allow you to work in different time zones. For businesses, that can be a lot of things, like it can be coaching, it can be e-commerce, it can be trading, it can be building apps.
writing books.
Writing books. There are so many business models, and for businesses, go work for smaller companies, for startups that actually give you the freedom to work from anywhere.
Yes,
and it's important to make choices to actually don't wait for years and get into those jobs and businesses, and choose also wisely your life partner, that someone that is open to such a lifestyle and is not going to be a burden and going to hold you back.
Absolutely.
And friends and family. I heard a lot of people talking about, okay, how can you just be abroad and are you not missing your friends and family? And of course, I'm seeing them less, but I'm also creating a lot of new friends, people that are also having the same mindset, that are traveling, and those people are really precious friends for me as well.
Yeah.
And my family, we have Zoom. You can see them still a couple of times a year and have a lot of quality time.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Very nice closing words. So guys, I hope, first of all, thank you for watching until this point. I think it was a pretty long interview after all. Actually, we planned for 10 minutes. Now we have probably half an hour, I think. So guys,
that's cool.
If you want to reach out to Lennart or Rochelle, contact them in the description below. There you see your contact details. Other than that, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being on the show today.
Yeah, thanks, Kristiaan. We had a blast. I talked a lot, but I think we shared a lot of
absolutely
one-liners and practical advice as well.
Yes. So besides Bitcoin and crypto, like all the mindset topics, they're super important to me, and I love talking about this stuff because it really all starts making money, guys. Starts with your mindset, not with any like technical stuff, reading about how to invest into crypto. Doesn't matter. You will figure it out. But your mindset needs to be ready to creating wealth, creating abundance. And then everything else will follow. Much more important.
Thoughts are super important. Our thoughts can actually make or break us. And
absolutely.
It's really important to just invest in your mindset. And but I think we've talked about it a lot. Thank you guys for listening, and thanks, Kristiaan, for having me.
Of course, pleasure.
It was a lot of fun.
Guys, see you tomorrow for day 53.